Hey guys, this is Union back with another video. Today I'm giving my thoughts and opinions about the Black Ops 6 beta, the good and the whack. Now, don't take my word for any of this. This is just my opinion, right? The beta will be playable, I believe, on September 5th, maybe the 4th. I'm pretty sure the 5th. So you can try it yourself and see what you like about it, what you dislike about it, and yeah, but I want to get started right here with the good. We start with the good, right? And I would have to say the gunplay. The gunplay feels so nice. It feels like a mixture between Cold War and Black Ops 3. Um which I really like because it's got like it looks like Cold War. It's got like the gunplay of Cold War, but more tightness of Black Ops 3's gunplay. So I really do enjoy that, and the guns really feel nice. Uh, I don't think there's a single gun that I dislike in the beta. Probably maybe the one of the pistols, but I'm leveling that up right now to see how that goes. Maybe it gets better once you get more attachments up. Uh, but the gunplay is really nice. I really like it. Uh, there's rarely a time where I'm just like, oh god damn it, like if only the guns were more consistent. With the like assault rifles, the SMGs. Like if I get outplayed, I know I got outplayed. Uh, but that's not for every gun, and I'll get to that in the whack. But we'll keep going on with the good. The perks. I really love the perks in this game because they're doing a lot of different things while also keeping some of the same perks. So you still have like the ghost perk where when you're moving you're immune to UAVs and such, or tracker. They brought tracker back, but they also have this one perk where if a player's on a kill streak, you can go after them and they'll pop up on the map with like a target, and if you kill them, you get like 25 bonus points or something like that. And then if you walk over them, you get more score based on how high their kill streak was, which I think is pretty neat. And then they also have this specialist system. So there's three different types of perks. There's a red perk, a green perk, and a blue perk. Now, for instance, if you pair three red perks together, you get the specialist perk, which allows you, when you get a kill, your tack sprint time is you move faster in tack sprint, you heal faster, your health regen is faster, and it's just overall a nice thing. Or if you, let's say, you combine three of the blue perks, well, now you have wall hacks when you spawn in for like 3 or 4 seconds, so you get a feel where everyone is. You get to take advantage of that to control the battlefield. And I think there's another thing to do with that. Or if you like combine three of the green perks, right? You get to take more score for capturing objectives and destroying enemy equipment, like their assault packs or their trophy systems, or even like their I don't know, their proximity sensors. That's the only thing, a piece of equipment from the lethal and tactical that you can like really place on the floor right now. And you get a decent amount of score for all of that, and it's really nice. There's a lot of perks involving extra score or lower score, so to counterbalance that, a lot of the score streaks are higher in price, but because most of the perks, like a lot of the perks, give you extra score, right? You can get some of these score streaks real easy. Like, for example, the UAV, it's 675 for a UAV. But if you combine these perks, you can get in like 2-3 kills. You can get in like 3 kills. Which is nuts. And there's a little recon thing where if you combine the perks, it actually only costs 1 kill to like call that in. And it's not as strong as UAV, it's more personal, but it's still like a radar ping around you, and it's really good. Also, The RCXD is kind of bad, but I mean, I've always hated the RCXD, so that's a plus for me. There's the Hellstorm back, and the Hellstorm they let you. It's a lot better than the previous Hellstorms, where it lets you shoot off missiles at people before you drop the main missile down. I think you get to shoot off like 4 missiles, so that's really good. It makes it a lot stronger than it used to be. And then there's like this attack helicopter where it pings people and shoots at them. And while it's not like the strongest score streak, uh, it's still pretty decent. And it still gets a decent amount of kills on a outdoor map. If you're on an indoor map, then you know it's not gonna do anything. It's a attack helicopter. You know how that goes. Um, but I really like the score streaks, and I can't wait to see what else they have planned for them. But the one bad thing I have about the score streaks is you can't loop them in a single life to prevent score streak spam. So if you want more score streaks, you need to die after getting them all to do another one. I'm not a big fan of that, but hey, it's a design decision. So, uh, next up is the created class. I like the created class because in the created class, no, like in the years prior, you need to equip a knife. Now the knife is just there, and all you have to do is like hold R3 in game to put it to equip it and hold it. So there's a lot of different things like of course, like the 3 perks, right? You get the specialist perk, or uh, I like that it feels like there's more diversity in the created class and with the guns I could use because in some of the older CODs, right, or not in some of the older CODs, in some of the past CODs, you kind of felt like you were stuck with this or stuck with that. Um, it's like, oh, I'm running this weapon, so now I need to run this. You don't really feel like you need that now, right? You can just kind of like have the diversity you want. Like, oh, I'm knifing. I need this perk. Well, I mean, while there is a perk that helps with knifing, it's pretty neat that you can just swap it off for another perk. And because you have your guns equipped too in the class, you can just knifing is just a thing where you can just pop it out, bring it back in. And the guns, it's got a decent amount of guns, like so far, like 3 assault rifles, 2 SMGs, 2 snipers, 1 shotgun, 2 pistols, a rocket launcher, and a 3-round burst tactical rifle. I don't think I missed anything there. So, I mean, those are pretty neat. It's really nice to see those perks and guns there, and because they brought back the wild cards. I could bring in I could use the wild card overkill, and I could bring in 2 pistols. A pistol is my primary, and a pistol is my secondary. Or I could take an assault rifle and an LMG, or like a shotgun and a sniper, right, on the same class. And I think that's really cool that they brought the wild cards back. Um, what else? Oh yeah, you get to take someone hostage too. Another one of the good things. Taking someone hostage is so fun. It leads to so many fun moments. I got taken hostage. I got brought into like the entire enemy team, and they were just like, they were just like shooting at me, and they were pissed. I was noob tubing them the entire game, and they were just pissed off at me. So they made sure they knew I knew it, right? It was a little karma, I would say. Help me! Help! He's taking me to their team. They're pissed off at me, bro. They're so fucking pissed. I don't have. But the proximity chat with like someone grabbing you and then just being able to like talk to the enemy team is pretty funny and nice, and it leads to a lot of goofy moments. And I think COD needs a lot more of that, because we've gotten rid of a lot of stuff like that in the past couple of CODs. The HUD, very customizable. I really enjoy the HUD. my HUD will be different than my friend's HUD because I remember my friend has his HUD in the bottom left, whereas I have mine in the top left. And he has like some of his stuff in like the bottom middle, and I have all my stuff segregated to like the left bottom left corner, bottom right corner, top left corner. You can change the color of the HUD too, so it's really nice. Uh, it's a really cool feature, and I really hope this isn't just one of those one-off things where they bring it in and then they get rid of it for another COD. Really hope this stays for the next future CODs because this is so nice. And the fact that I can change my mini map from the circle to the square, because a lot of them like to bring in that circle mini map. No, I like mine to be square. It's what I, grew up with. It's what I like. I prefer the square mini map. Thank you for letting me have the option for that and not make it a perk. Another thing, the Omni movement. This is the big thing that they try to sell the game on, right? The Omni movement. And I was really scared of the Omni movement. It's actually the reason why I was kind of like, I don't really care about the multiplayer. Before I started playing this beta, I was like, I don't know if I'll touch the beta or what. I'm really scared of the Omni movement being like too overtuned to where these really sweaty players are going to start like abusing it in every which way. And I am surprised to say that it's actually a welcomed addition. It's not as bad, like, because everyone was like thinking it was like, oh, it's gonna be as bad as the jetpack CODs, and the jetpack CODs grew on me over time. It's just that you don't want a jetpack COD every year. So when it comes to Omni movement, it's like that nice little in between of movement where it's not like super bad. And it actually, like, even someone like me who said I'm probably not going to use it, I was using it. Of course, I wasn't using it to its full potential, but I was still using it. It was a fun thing to use. And it let me get out of a lot of tight situations that I otherwise wouldn't have. And of course, there's still people like really abusing it, right? They're finding out ways to, but it's not as bad as I or probably you guys thought it was going to be. So I don't know. I think it's a welcome addition, and it's actually a lot of fun. Just being able to like try to dolphin dive to the side and shoot someone like in max pain. It's a lot of fun. Please, if you try the beta, you buy the game, give it a try. It's really fun. Now I want to go to the Wack. All right, these are the things that I feel like are kind of lacking, or just overall whack in a sense. It's just not up to snuff, or I don't like how it is. And I'll start off with the shotgun. Why does Treyarch feel the need to make the shotguns completely garbage in the past 3 games? They had in Black Ops 4 where the shotguns were really bad, and then they went over to Cold War and made the shotguns really bad, and their excuse was, oh, we made them secondary weapons. Well, in this game, the shotguns are a primary weapon, and they somehow feel really bad still. So it makes me wonder what is going on at Treyarch. Who tested these shotguns out? Because we have one shotgun in the beta right now, and it pumps super slow, like the pumping in between shots. It's slow as hell, even with a rapid fire attachment to make it pump faster. It is very inconsistent on what is a one shot or not. A lot of the attachments make you increase the hip fire spread, but if you're not aiming down sights, then the pellet spread is really bad. You're gonna get a lot of hit markers if you hip fire. There's very few times where I hip fired someone and got a kill, unless I was like super close up. Sometimes I even point blank someone and got a hit marker. So I don't know. And there's like a barrel attachment to make the shotgun I think move faster and aim down sights faster or whatever, but it takes the tube capacity to 4 shots, and I hit markered someone for 4 shots while using that. And again, I wasn't using it at the optimal range, but the optimal range here is really bad. Um, I don't know. I think they need to like work on the shotguns. Make you don't have to overtune them like Modern Warfare 2019 or Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3. You just have to make them usable at a range, right? Because when an assault rifle is outgunning my shotgun, like if I shoot someone point blank and I hit marker them, an assault rifle will outgun me, right? There's no time for me to do anything, and it really it feels bad. The shotgun is really bad. Uh, the spawns are also a bad thing in this game. Do not like the spawns whatsoever. There's many times, especially on some of the face off maps, uh where you'll spawn in and die. And now, to be fair, those maps are smaller, right? It's more chaotic, but I don't even get to move in sometime, like move 5 feet sometimes before I die. And that's not even on the just on the face off maps. That's on a lot of the other maps. Uh, but I'll get into the maps themselves. The skill based matchmaking for beta, I would think they tune it back a little bit, but no, no. Everyone's trying to optimize the fun out of the beta. They're not using other things, even though other things are viable. They're just using one gun, which I'll just come out and say it. I know it's going to get nerfed when the base game comes out, but the Jackal SMG is not fun to go against because it's outgunning assault rifles, LMGs, snipers at long ranges, uh, and also the shotgun at close range. So it it is literally a gun that outguns just anything and everything in its way. Uh, and all the sweat lords are using it, and yeah, it's. I hope it gets nerfed in this beta, and then we can like kind of like retune it back if it needs more tuning or something before it hits live. The maps. A lot of the maps have problems, and some of them are game mode specific. So, for instance, like the face-off maps, Gala spawn trapping is an awful thing, right? And sometimes I get shot through like the curtains, but then I shoot through a curtain and I don't get a hit marker even though someone's right there. So I don't know why some, and I'm using like a sniper rifle too, like the high cal sniper rifle, but someone's out gunning me through the curtain with an SMG. So I don't know, like they don't make it clear which curtains you can shoot through or not. So it's weird. Uh, the pit in face off, the mine carts are a big problem because it's a huge head glitch that people use, and it feels like there's nothing you can do about it. Uh, and again, I know this is a small map, but it's like these mine carts just like when there's like an inch from the ceiling to the mine cart itself, it leads a lot of people to just head glitch that there. And there's not a whole lot of room that you can do except maybe throw a grenade. But if they throw a trophy system in there, it's you're not killing them. Scud on a hard point. That satellite dish has a point on it, and the satellite dish makes because people can camp on it and snipe on it. It makes it really hard for to play the map. It makes them people play the map weird. And Scud by itself, that satellite dish needs to be changed. But when there's a hard point point up there, it's not good. It's just not good. It changes the way people play a little bit too much, and it kind of ruins the map. So if that satellite dish gets readjusted to where it doesn't have like a sniper sight on there, or it doesn't have like a sniper nest up there, that'd be fantastic. But right now it does. So, Derelict, just Derelict. That map is awful. It is my least favorite map in this beta, hands down. And there's points where someone can look directly into your spawn by getting up on the train carts, which is I don't know. I think that's cheap. But then like the spawns on that map are also really, really, really bad. The overall that map needs to be tuned a lot where it comes to like what train track you can get on or where the trees cut off the line of sights from. Because right now it's not doing the best job at cutting off the lines of sights that need to be cut off. And it's just like they're just kind of there. Um where it makes it like on some of the sides, like on some of the flank routes, it's just impossible to go down if someone's watching it with a sniper. So I really hope they tune this map the most out of all the maps I'm talking about. Uh, Next up is Rewind on Domination. Whoever controls the video store just wins the game. It's unless like you do a really good job at outgunning everyone when you spawn in, the video store has too much hold on the game, especially on Domination. So you get kind of like spawn trapped on a single side to the point where you can't do anything. And because of the way the map is built, going on both the left or right lane is like super wide open. So you're kind of funneled down into the middle lane, which is the video store, which you kind of get gunned down in. And I think the best thing you can do is like try to go over into the fast food restaurant and kind of hope for the best that you can like flank. I think like that's the best flank route, but even then, like some people can just like hold that position down too, and then your entire team is just spawn trapped. And this is especially a problem on Domination. And last but not least, for the maps, Skyline on Kill Order. I went AFK one game and in the elevator shaft, and we won. I was in an elevator shaft for like 5 minutes, and they could not kill me because of how my team was protecting me, right? So, and I didn't even know that I was the thing till I came back. I was the VIP till I came back. So it's just one of those things where it's like the way Kill Order is played is weird because it's just like have like the two VIPs hold down in a position and have the rest of your team kind of like throw themselves at the VIP until he's dead. But the way that Skyline is made, it makes it really hard because there's the rooftop and then there's the safe room, and the safe room you can go into lockdown and it closes off two of the pathways. So instead of having like 5 pathways in the room, there's only like 3. And one of them requires you to go through an elevator shaft, another one requires you to go through the spawn, and the last one requires you to go into the room from down this hallway into the room, which is like where everyone gets like destroyed or melted. So I don't know. I think Kill Order needs to be reworked a little bit. I'm not a big fan of how that game mode is, but it's especially a problem on Skyline. Knifing. This is a small but nitpicky thing where the knife has no lunge at all. And with a game where everyone has omni movement and they're moving around and sliding and jumping, and I've seen myself try to run at someone with a knife with double time, and with the double time perk, I'll be like tack sprinting at them, and they'll be outrunning me with their SMG. I don't know why the knife isn't the fastest weapon to run with in the game. But also I don't know why the knife has no lunge, because if someone I'll like knife someone point blank, but because they move just a little bit around, like they just move like an inch to the left, I miss my knife. It's not a good feeling. And because it feels like I have to be like right on them. I don't know. I feel like the knife needs just a tad bit of lunge, just a tad bit. And please make it the fastest weapon to move with in the game. there's no reason why a person with an SR rifle should be faster than me because they have an attachment that brings up their movement speed. Uh, Packet burst. I think everyone to some degree is getting packet burst in this beta. And it's really annoying when you're sniping and you have the shot like a collateral lined up and then you get like a frame drop because of packet burst, right? Like everything just stands still for like a split second and then you miss your shot. I think that needs to be, I don't know what they need to do to fix that. Maybe it's the streaming on demand that they made permanent where you can't turn it off. I think that's the case in my for me, but they need to get rid of packet bursting. I don't know how they do it, but please fix it. It's because if anyone has like worse a worse internet than me, then they're just I don't know how they play the game, right? And I have fiber, so and again, last but not least, the Jackal SMG. Please get it the fuck out of here. Treyarch has this tendency to make every beta have an overpowered SMG, whether it was the Razorback in Black Ops 3's beta or the MX9 in Black Ops 4's, and I think the MP5 in Cold Wars. Every Treyarch beta has to have an overpowered SMG, and I think this is probably the worst one we've seen because it is it's outgunning people in every range. So those are my thoughts on the Black Ops 6 beta, the good and the whack. If you've played the beta, let me know what you guys agree with, disagree with, and if you're going to play the beta, again, don't take my word for it. When you hop on, play for it yourself, right? Try stuff out yourself. Don't just stick with one thing. Try every little thing. I really recommend it. And I think that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next video. Peace.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can